Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this special comparison showcase we're going to be looking at the headmasters then and now. So what we've got in front of us is all of the original Generation 1 headmasters, including the horrorcons. Also to my left hand side we've got Scorponok, and then what we've got of course is the newer versions of themselves. So some of the figures are from Seige, like Cog, Apeface, etc. We've also got the majority of the newer figures from the Titans Return line, but they've obviously also had Walmart reissues as well as on Hasbro Pulse. We've also got the Thrilling 30 Voyager of Brainstorm to the top right hand side as well. And then what I'm also going to be doing is I'm going to be taking off Cerebros, so Fortress Maximus's heads, both original and the newer ones, so we can see the transformation process between both of them and look at the differences between both Cerebroses and Spike. Right then, so let's have a look at these in more detail. The main reason for this comparison is due to lots of questions I'm being asked on my Instagram, which is toys_rus. So keep these questions and these comparison ideas coming forward. I'm also going to be referring to them as their original names, as some of them, like Skull Smasher, I think his new name would be, but he used to be obviously known as Skull Cruncher. So on the left hand side here we have Highbrow, and then we're moving along to Chrome Dome. So of course we've got the newer figure on the left hand side and the original on the right, and you will notice that a lot of the Generation 1 figures of the original ones were much taller. This is obviously Cog from Siege, and that is Fortress Maximus's Cog from the original Generation 1 toy line, so you couldn't buy him separately like you can the other one. There of course is Hardhead, and then here we've got Brainstorm. Now with Brainstorm we've got the small Titan Master, or the new Headmaster one from Walmart. There's the original in the middle, and that is the Voyager class version from the Thrilling 30 line. Let's just look up above before we come to these properly in a minute. You can see we've obviously got the newer Fortress Maximus, who is only a little bit taller than the original one. Same sort of colour scheme. I've not put the stickers on my newer one, so if that's what you're wondering why is it different, that's because I've not put the stickers on him. And I'm going to be taking the heads off both of them in a second. Right, coming back down for the Decepticons. So here's the horrorcons. There's Snapdragon on the right, and of course the original ones this time now will be on the right, and of course the newer versions on the left. So there, as I say, is Skull Cruncher. I think he's known as Skull Smasher now. We've got Weird Wolf, we've got Mind Wipe, and we've got Apeface, and again I think he was from Siege, and I think Snapdragon might have been Earthrise, to be honest. Right, now right down here we've got the original Fast Track and the Earthrise Fast Track. Again, the original Fast Track came with the Generation 1 Scorponok, so it came with this particular figure, who as you can see now is only a fraction of the size of the huge Titan class figure that's there. And the main difference of this Scorponok head is a bit like the Fortress Maximus I'm going to show you in a second, as in this turns into a robot with a head, whereas with the original Generation 1 it was just a small headmaster inside, and the majority of his head was very cleverly done. And they did use this idea as well in the Titans Return line with some of the Voyager class figures. They kept the tiny heads but just had larger helmets with it. Right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put the camera down, and I'm going to carefully see if I can adjust stroke take. If I put that there you can still see all the figures. There we go. All right, let's see if I can take these heads off the two ones here. So right, here we go. So they both initially look the same sort of size. They've both got the fold down bit at the front, which is good. But what I'm going to do then, I might as well start with the newer one. So the new one's transformation process is not more, well, there's more intricate, it's more complicated. So we'll fold the side bits in, fold the legs out, fold the feet down like so. Ooh, there we go. And then we can bring the arms around. I need to turn it around this way, that's better. There's the feet, there they are. Everything's folded down, and then we can even turn the arms around there. So where's this pointing? Right, and then that is, I'm going to come back to him in a second just so you can see. In fact, if I aim that down there you go. So there is the newer Cerebros, stand straight, This was the original, much simpler transformation, as you're about to see. A bit like the old Soundwave, fold the legs round, fold the arms round, and then the fists actually fold out. I'm going to be super careful with this because this is an original for Max. So let's have a look at these two together. So you can see there's a big size difference. But then funnily enough, the crazy thing is with Spike in the new one is absolutely tiny. He's got arm articulation and leg articulation, exactly the same as the original one. But this guy is much bigger. So there you go. That is the Headmasters. Nice and careful. Oh, typical. I'll do that in a second. This is, as I say, the Headmasters then and now, mainly due to Instagram profile, because of the, obviously there's a big success now with the Walmart, as they're known, reissues, and in the UK we can get them on Pulse as well, I think. But there you go, guys, there are the Headmasters. Hope you enjoyed looking at it. Keep your suggestions coming forward, and of course, take care. Thanks for watching. Like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe.